Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We check testing and it's working.
Yep. And we're going. Oh, cut it out later.
Yes. So you gonna check test, y'all, and I'm gonna make your thing big so you can maybe see it if you want.
Well, I can't because it's not facing me.
Well, it will be in a second. Give me a second. Okay. So everybody, Jessica, talk a little bit.
Hello. Welcome to the podcast. Woo!
The podcast.
The podcast.
The
Thicc
podcast.
AF. AF.
We're the tap.
AF. I'm a cheerleader now.
Oh my god. Obviously.
Obviously, I'm not.
You're
Thank
bad
you.
luck.
Obviously, I'm not. Thank you.
Cheers, y'all. Welcome to the Thicc AF podcast.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back.
My name is Emily.
And I'm Sarah.
And
J-Nell's back.
Woo! We thought she did so good last week. I was editing and I heard her voice on there. And I was like, dang, she sounds good. And she was funny.
Yeah.
You know, she liked to talk
Absolutely.
about, like, what'd you
Ain't
say?
no laws when you drink and claws.
And Ja Rule Radio.
But also, one thing that you did not know, Jessica, is that I don't know if Emily messaged me or if she just said it when we were together by ourselves tonight, but she said Jessica sounded better than we did.
I did say that.
Absolutely
You did.
not.
Our
But
minds were
I'm
in.
flattered. I'm very flattered, ladies. Thank you.
So let's jump right into this. What you got for us? You got an FMK, Miss Sarah?
I do, and it is not my own. I cannot take credit for it. So shout out to our friend Christina. She wants to know she doesn't want to know, but she provided this for us. So as an outlet, I guess mad, sad, happy, what have you, you fuck, marry, kill, either journaling, yelling at someone, or punching someone in the face.
Okay, so Jessica, you want to go first?
Okay. Oh, gosh. Okay. So, I'm probably going to marry yelling at someone. I'm probably going to fuck journaling, and I'm going to kill punching someone in the face. Now, if you would have asked me 5 years ago, I probably would have married punching someone in the face.
You have literally never been in a physical altercation.
Okay, yes, I have. Bar fights occasionally, getting very verbal, having people push you and pull your hair, but I've never actually physically hit somebody.
Who pulled your hair?
Oh, multiple people. You know, girls are catty.
What is- I've never had any- look,
20s.
Nobody's ever done that
yes.
to me, and I've done some crazy stuff.
When you're in your 20s, look, bitches be crazy.
I don't know about you, but I didn't do anything.
I've never
to make
been in
anybody,
a physical altercation.
I didn't do anything to make anybody do that to me.
No.
Maybe I did. They probably wanted to, but
Maybe
they were too scared.
Well, I'm a big bitch. I don't really think many people are going to be yanking my ponytail.
Do you remember that time we were in Savannah and that girl was so rude?
I do remember that.
It's
that
like,
was,
I don't understand. It's like I attract it. I don't do anything.
I cut that bitch with my words.
It's because you're cute and blonde and tall, and you got good legs.
Anyways, that would be my FMK.
So honestly, these are the only options. I would not do any of this. Can you see me doing any of those? I'm not gonna
Yelling.
journal. I might yell, but I don't ever really yell at if you really piss me off, I will probably raise my voice at you because I'll be like, and if I do, it means that it's bad.
Well, let me ask you this. What if journaling didn't necessarily mean like writing in a like quote unquote personal diary or journal, but like what if you just like bulleted your feelings on a Word doc?
No.
Okay.
That does not help. It does not help. No.
Alrighty.
No. No, I like to like vent to other people.
Okay,
You
so
know what
you're
I
going to
mean?
yell at someone.
But not yell at somebody, but I like to like be like that girl over there pissed me off, and like go to you and
All
be
right,
like,
so
Sarah, this is what she
you're
did.
going to journal via verbally to a friend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Got
I
it.
don't know, but journaling, that is so dumb. Christina, I don't know if you journal, but no. I mean, like, no, I'm not a journaler. I used to be one, a live journaler.
Exactly.
See?
So don't
But
act
I'm
like
not
it's
emo,
beneath
and I'm not in
you.
high school anymore, so I have too much.
Okay, Sarah,
yeah.
what are you doing?
Hold on. I'm not done.
Oh, I thought you were done.
But Oh, I guess
I don't know why you're looking at me like I did
I'm trying to think about it because I'm like, I don't know. I guess I wouldn't do any of those.
You gave an answer, and that was your answer.
But what was my answer?
None.
Oh, okay.
Not applicable.
Okay. All right, let's go. Move
All
on.
right. Well, I think that everyone in this room thinks that I'm going to somehow fuck or marry punching somebody in the face, but I'm not. I'm going to kill it. I've never been in a physical altercation. I have no desire to punch anybody in the face.
I don't think you do either, but I do see how other people could get that
Perceive
from you.
that, 100%.
Yeah.
Because I can be aggressive.
You can be?
Yeah. I can be aggressive,
You
but I'm
are.
going to cut you with my words. I'm not going to touch you physically.
Right. Yeah. And then if somebody tries to touch you, you're gonna be like, "Oh no!" Like, I'm too tired.
I don't know. I don't think I would. I'm too tired.
I don't know. That's what I would say. I'd be like, "I'm too tired for this." I just use all my energy yelling at you.
Something of that type, like situation and altercation is happening, I guarantee you, I'm not tired at that moment. So no, I mean, I would defend myself if I had to, but that's definitely not my goal. But I also don't want to be journaling. So I'm going to do the same thing that Jessica is, and I'm going to fuck that because I'll do it once and then never have to do it again. And then I like to yell at people, obviously.
So my question for both of you, like kind of on the lines of this, is if somebody were to punch you, would you punch them back?
If they didn't knock me out, hell yeah.
And do you think that that's defending
poke
yourself?
them in the eyeball,
or do you think
too.
that's just like starting the fight?
I think it would matter like what the context is and like the situation and everything.
Like
but
if they just punch you once and they weren't coming at you again, would you punch them back?
I guess, like I said, I think it would depend on what's happening.
Yeah.
I would defend myself though.
But defending yourself is different than like actually getting into the fight and like adding to the fight. You know what I mean? Like somebody can just punch you and be like, "Oh, okay, I'm done," and then you are like, "Well, no, hell no," and you come back and they're like walking away, and you're like, "Bam!" Jump on their back and like, "Ooh, boom, boom, boom."
Sounds like you want to jump somebody.
No, I don't know where you got that from. I would like get
I don't
murdered.
know. I really don't think that if somebody hit me that I don't think that I would retaliate. I think I would take that as an opportunity to file a lawsuit.
That's I mean,
money.
hopefully they have money.
Alexander Shannara.
Call me, Alabama.
I mean, yeah, I don't know what I would do if somebody tried to hit me. I would probably laugh at them.
You'd
I don't
probably
know.
be so shocked. You'd be like, "What the hell just
Yeah,
happened?"
I'd be like, seriously, who just hit me? Like, who hits me? I am nice most of the time.
"You are nice."
Not always. I can be mean.
I ain't never seen you be mean.
Me either.
Oh my God, y'all are so nice. Sarah got mad at me the other day, though, because I was telling her she needed to park in a different parking spot.
I about killed her.
And I was like, oh,
about killed her. I was so irritated because I felt like it was after. So Jessica and I went to see our friend in Tuscaloosa on Saturday. So I left in my house before 10 o'clock in the morning. I had like maybe an hour to change my clothes and fix my makeup and take my dog out and all that shit before we had to get back in the car. No, when I say we, me and Brandon, to go pick up Emily and go to this birthday party. So we get to the house and their driveway has like a semicircle in the front and then like a deep driveway that goes in the backyard. Well, I pull in to start backing in to the driveway, and I don't know who said it, if it was Brandon or if it was Emily, but they were like, "Well, don't block people in." And I'm like, "Okay, fine. Well, I'll pull up this semicircle, but I'm going to pull all the way to the
And
other
you pulled
side."
it the wrong way,
You
too.
shut up. Let me tell the story.
She pulled it all the way to the other side so y'all couldn't get in.
Yeah, but the whole thing is that park fucking behind me. I don't understand. Follow the leader. You
No.
don't have to pull in that side of the damn driveway.
You need to pull in one of the sides so that
But
other
I
people
was
can get
pulling
around you.
up
That's the
to
purpose
the
of
other
that.
side.
Well,
They could come in the back.
I don't think it really mattered. We all got in the driveway.
It didn't matter. And I was not explaining myself right, and Sarah got pissed. And I was like, "Oh,
I did
shoot."
not say a word.
Yes, you did. You were like, "I don't know why this has to be a thing right now." And you got like, you raised your voice. And I was like, "Oh, God." I was like, "It's not." I was like, "Okay. Oh, God." And I'm like, "Oh, let me get out of this
because
car."
she told me about 17 times how to fuck
then-
to do it,
and
but
then
she
I
wasn't
got out and I
driving.
was like-
She's not even in the passenger seat. She was in the back seat, and this bitch is backseat driving after she got chauffeured to the damn party.
Oh my God. Well, then I get out and I'm like, oh my God, this is so weird. Sarah's mad at me. She's like storming off with my cooler. And I was like, I want to carry that. She doesn't talk to me. And I
No,
was like,
that is not even what happened. I did not storm up. I followed you up the stairs. And
No,
you
I
said, I could have got that. And I said, it's fine. I got
You
it.
didn't follow me. I followed you. And because I remember looking at your sweater and saying, oh, I didn't know that your sweater was 2 different colors.
I said, yeah.
And you were like, yeah. You were like real. And I was like, oh God, she's still mad at me. Oh my God. I'm like, maybe I just won't talk to her for a few minutes.
And how long did that last?
I mean, I don't know. Not that long, but I felt bad.
Let's give a time estimation.
She had a short fuse on me at that moment. So
I had been running all day.
it's okay. I was like, look, if it was anybody else, they probably would have been yelling at you. I was like, oh my God, let me get out of the car. Hit me. Anyways, so you got another one? Or are we going to skip on to the next?
So these are like destinations. A cabin in the woods, a tropical getaway, or European travel.
Depends on who I'm with. But
Just say you're by
I've
yourself.
never been on European travel. I would, number one, want to go there. So marry that. Like, I want to do that so bad, but like, I've been by myself. I know, and people are going to be like, well, you can go by yourself. And I'm like, yeah, I can. But like, also,
Do you really want to?
yeah. And yeah, it's a whole thing. So I would like to marry that because I would like to do that. And you can go to all different places. Also, I am fucking a tropical vacation because I love it. And it makes me feel good. And it gives me that vitamin D. Oh my God. Sorry, Mom and Dad. And I am killing Cabin in the Woods. Even though I would like to go to a cabin in the woods, but like, what is there to do there? And I feel like it's like, why am I paying this money to go to this cabin if like I'm not doing anything? I'm doing the same thing I'm doing at my house because I feel like I'm a cabin in the woods. You know, like I live in a cabin in the woods, basically, but in the city. So, what about y'all?
I mean, I am not a camper. I don't ever want to be a camper.
Well, that's not camping.
I don't care. I don't like the woods very much either. Like
Poison ivy, bugs,
well,
things
yeah.
like that.
I mean, when the closest thing that I've done lately to that is when we were in Lake Placid and we were leaf peeping, but we were like in the town. Like, even though we were in like a townhouse or whatever, and we were surrounded by like trees and mountains and whatever, like it was still in the town.
Yeah, you're not a hiker, right?
No. God, no. No.
I
But
went on a hike with Jolene in your little area the other day.
yeah,
It was nice.
first time she's ever been on that trail.
She liked it.
So I'm killing cabin in the woods because it's just not for me. I am going to marry tropical because I love the sunshine and I will go on a tropical trip anytime in the world. I have done a little bit of Europe, so I will fuck it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm doing the same as Sarah. I hate cabins. Gross. Goodbye. Kill. I have also been to Europe, but if it could be like one long ass fuck, so I could go to every country in Europe.
Exactly.
There we go.
I feel you. Yeah,
Because
like,
if you go one time, obviously travelers love to go multiple times, but I would love to go to some of the other places I haven't been in Europe at least once in my lifetime. But tropical. Oh, I got to keep going to tropical.
100%. I don't feel like if you've been to Europe once, you've done it all by any means. But I don't know. I prefer tropical.
I feel like if you go to tropical, and I honestly, I kind of want to change my answer to marry tropical because it's very like steady and like it's there. I don't know how to describe it.
Well, I think.
But if you go to one beach, if you go to a good, nice beach, tropical beach, you've pretty much been to all of them.
I disagree with that, but I don't know. I think that there's something to be said about going to a tropical location. Like the vibe of that is very relaxing and slow pace. And especially when it's an all-inclusive resort, like you can take your time and go eat when you want at, the multiple different places that are on, the resort property or whatever. But when you're going to Europe, I feel like it's a very intentional thing. You're planning things out. I mean, Jessica, you know this. You were in Europe for like 3 weeks after we went to a wedding in Greece.
It's exhausting.
Right. And you guys did all kind of stuff. And so it's like a very active, even if you're just walking and you're not, doing super athletic stuff or whatever, but you're doing a lot. You're not just chilling.
Yeah, it was very busy. It was a great time. I wouldn't trade it for anything, but,
that
I was
is
exhausted.
That is, it can be different though. That's a choice that people make if they want to go do something like that. But I can tell you that I've never been there before. So that's why I'm choosing to marry it. It's because in my head, it sounds so cool. But if I go and do it, I'll probably come back and change my mind. So I'll let you know.
Well, I don't know I guess I'll just give this other sort of devil's advocate to your answer. I mean, you're talking about Europe. So you're also talking about like the Amalfi Coast, where, and even, Ia in Santorini, where you can still get sunshine and that sort of thing. It's just not going to be on like a white sand tropical beach. So it's the best of both worlds, really.
Right.
For you.
I guess. And I think you can find cabins in the woods over there too.
Probably so.
Switzerland, Swiss Alps, all that good
do
stuff.
all the things. All right, cool. I like it. Thanks, Christina.
Thank you, Christina. We appreciate you.
All right, now, new section of the podcast, news and reviews. News and reviews. News and reviews. News and reviews.
I hope you save that audio so we can use it more than once.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was great.
Okay, good.
And you better not cut out my commentary either.
All right, so today I'm sitting at home working on some stuff for work, and I have the news on in the background, and I hear that Tennessee, the state of Tennessee, signed a bill that is banning drag shows, which, okay, that's what they said on the news. Technically, the language in the bill, apparently when I read it online, and I don't know for sure, I didn't read the actual bill, it's not necessarily drag shows. It's like, I'll pull it up and I'll read it to you.
Is it dressing up in drag?
It is.
I mean, that is a drag show.
Well,
so
yeah.
I don't.
But you have to be doing it for certain purposes.
And of course, I didn't read it. So this is just me giving my 2 cents, and maybe you're going to confirm when, you read whatever you're about to read or whatever. But it sounds like what the banning is of the provocativeness to it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what I.
Well, they're saying, apparently they're saying that they want to protect the children. I'm like, from what? They're saying it's like a sexual thing. Okay, so this is from I think it's from CNN.com or something. I took a screenshot of it. The bill, which the Tennessee House passed last week, defines an adult cabaret performance. So they're banning adult cabaret performances.
So why would a child be there?
Well,
there's your question.
apparently they can I don't know. I have no idea. So there defines an adult cabaret performance as a performance that features topless dancers, go-go dancers, exotic dancers, strippers, male or female impersonators so male and female impersonators who provide entertainment that appeals to, I don't even know how you say this word, prurient, Prurient. I've never heard of it, but I looked it up and it's like sexual or something like that. Prurient interest or similar entertainers. So technically it's male or female impersonators who provide entertainment that appeals to a prurient.
Is it supposed to be like Puritan?
It's Prurient. And I'll Google it for you. Prurient. Define it. Having or encouraging an excessive interest in sexual matters. So, but to me, a drag show is not sexual.
No.
So we're going to one tomorrow. Thank God, finally. I mean, this
Yes.
is like our second or third one this year. Well, not this year. In the past
year.
fiscal year.
In the past year. Okay,
Yeah.
but here's my issue with this. So typically children are not going to go and see a drag show to begin with, first off. Second off, what if you take your child to Hooters or Twin Peaks? The girls at Twin Peaks wear no clothes and children are allowed in there.
And the drag shows, they're wearing more clothes.
Yes.
They're wearing pantyhose and all kinds of,
Yes.
they're covering up more than.
Well, I also think that they are playing characters.
Yes.
And a child would not know unless somebody informed them that X person is a man dressed up as a woman.
Right.
Yep.
They're not going to know that. There is no hint at that. These people are playing a character. They are in character.
Yeah,
from the
it's like
time
Mickey
that
Mouse,
That,
like the
yes,
same- yeah.
100%. From the time that show starts until it is over with and they are out of that, drag costume and makeup.
Right. Yeah, I don't understand it. I think it's ridiculous. But it sounds like they're also banning like strip clubs and stuff.
But also,
when
does it come down to the individual counties, state right, whatever, to make sure that if this show is 18 years and older and or up and 21 and up, that is strictly enforced? Because somebody who's 18 that can serve our country, if they can get into a drag show, they can damn sure make their own choice to participate as a drag queen in their future.
In my opinion, I just feel like they're trying to get rid of the LGBTQ stuff. And
100%. It's sad.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like Tennessee has been, but like, I also feel like there are people, like, there are a lot of famous, like, country artists and people like that, like famous people that live in Nashville and like that in Tennessee, that like Taylor Swift, for instance. So she's had a lot of influence, or she's tried to, for this stuff. But like, I didn't realize that the people of Tennessee were like this big into.
They're not. They have a new governor, and apparently he's super ultra conservative. But I just heard that the governor is like super conservative and trying to turn, the clocks back. Here we go, that kind of stuff. It's just
unfortunate, because why not allow, these people to use it as a creative outlet? And I mean, let a business make money. Who cares? They're not hurting anybody.
Yeah, well, they didn't do anything to anybody. Like,
yeah, there is, by banning drag shows, if anyone in this world thinks that there's going to be less, gay, bisexual, lesbian, trans people in this world, they've lost their minds.
They're just going to put more people in jail, probably, because they're going to still do it.
Absolutely.
They're still going to do it.
I mean, just like people still do drugs, just like people drink under 21. I mean, it's all still going to happen. It's not going to change the course of anything.
It makes me really nervous, because if we're doing this now, what else can they do? And
Absolutely.
like, what else is going to happen? I mean, we basically can't have abortions except for like in like a handful of states. You can't, like, now they're trying to ban LGBTQ, right? Like, basically like that. And strippers, people like that, they make a living that way. I mean, I don't necessarily, I'm not like going to be going to a strip club, but like, you know what? It would suck if I were a stripper and that's how I made my living and I couldn't find a job anywhere else and that it closed down for me. I don't know. I'm not like a big...
Well, right. Then every other conservative person is going to bitch about all these people who no longer have incomes that are having to rely on government assistance.
Well, it's interesting because I bet you that Bill Lee, the Republican governor of Tennessee, probably frequents nudie bars and things like that. And he's probably sent some dick pics and some hoes. So, but he gets a lot of times these people,
allegedly.
They think they're above, allegedly. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not like claiming, but you know what? They think they're above the law. Sometimes I feel like a lot of these people, and they're like, oh, you know what? We don't want anybody else to do it because we're controlling
of the children in quotation
yeah,
marks.
Baloney.
This still just makes no sense to me. Kids are not going to be exposed to it. Kids can't get into bars and things.
Exposing it to them, what is it going to do? It's not going to change anything.
No.
Just because you see a drag show does not mean you're going to turn lesbian or gay or trans. Like, just
absolutely not.
You are not, like, that is not how this works.
But also, where are their parents? Like, if you don't want your child to see that, don't take them. Right. Don't expose them to that.
Yeah. So, I don't know. What is our world coming to? And also, we're supposed to have, like, I don't know. I don't understand how that is even allowed to happen in a state. It shouldn't be allowed.
Well, just like the abortion laws, that should have never been allowed. But
yep,
now we're getting on another
that
hole,
too.
Going down another rabbit hole.
So, okay. So next, reviews from our news and reviews. Do you want to do your review of your mascara?
I am using a brand new mascara that Emily recommended to me. It's from Lancome, and it is called
Hypnose Drama.
Yes,
mascara.
And I love it.
Yeah, so
it's got a good brush on it. It's a little wet in the beginning, so I feel like after a while, like when you let some air get in there and, kind of dry it out a little bit, it won't be as wet. But I have not had much transfer from my lashes to my eyelid when I've been using it,
nice.
and it has good separation, and I really like the brush. It has one rogue long piece on the first brush that I've opened. Like, I just need to snip it off, and it's not an eyelash.
Opened both of them?
No.
Oh, I was like, oh, no, that's bad.
No, I just opened the first one, but on that first one, there's like a rogue long bristle.
Interesting. I wonder why.
I don't know. I mean, I thought it was an eyelash at first that, just got stuck in there, but it's not. It's definitely attached, so I just need to clip it off.
Oh, yeah.
But I really like it a lot, and it doesn't flake, and it doesn't like transfer off my bottom lashes, like underneath my lashes.
Yeah, I feel like the formulas that they use, like you can also like layer it. So like if you put it on now and then like later on in the day you want to like do another coat. Sometimes if you put mascara on and you try to put another coat on later in the day, you got to take all your stuff off and put another one on because it'll be all clumped and messed up. But that I feel like their formulas, you can like really layer it.
I've always heard good things, and there was a different Lancome mascara that I used in the past. I think that our friend Lisa uses the same one. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I had a like travel version of it or whatever, and I really liked it for the short time that I had it.
Yeah, I use the Definitensals, and it's my favorite, and I'll never change.
Now, what's the price point on this?
So I got hers. They had a sale, and it was like 2 for $36, I think, right?
33, maybe.
33, yeah, 33.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that was really. But they're normally like 36 for one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're basically buy one get one free, and which worked out for. I mean, what I paid for those is less than what I would have paid for 2 bottles of what I normally use. So, and it's definitely comparable. So
yeah, I like it. And I usually like they have sales all the time, so I like sign up on their little thing, and I get literally. I think I got a text message this morning that was like 30% off. I get text messages from them all the time, but I've bought so much stuff from them in the past like couple months. So I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Don't send me anymore.
She talked me into their foundation too.
Yeah, I did.
Which I do like it. However, I need a little tan. It's a little dark for me right now.
Well, we did that on purpose, I think. Though.
Yeah, we did. It was supposed to be my summer shade.
Okay, so next review. So I bought Bombas.
If you hear crinkling, it's because it's still in its packaging.
Bombas came out with bralettes, and Bombas is the company that makes those socks. I've never worn them, but apparently they're like supposedly the best socks ever. No, I don't, because I swear by my socks from Lululemon, and I'm brand. I get very what is it called when you have loyal brand loyalty? I'm brand loyalty, yeah. So like Lancome, my makeup and stuff like that, and then if I find something I like, that's it. I will probably try something else. Like this is what I'm doing right now, but like. I'm going to continue wearing and doing the other things until I find something else. Okay, so Bombas, I ordered a 2-pack, I think it was a 2-pack, of these new bralettes. They just came out. I ordered them on the day that they came out, and I'm crumbling the paper. It came in a really nice little bag. It says comfortable. Things are about to get comfortable. I read it backwards. And then, like on the front of the bag, so I got a 1X in the women's bralette. And I got a mauve and a black color. And in the front, it has a little sticker on it on the pack. It's a nice pack. Though it may appear snug, ... it'll stretch, relax, and conform to your body. Okay, so I have one on. And I want y'all want to open this and feel it and see what it is. I would like to feel that one too. So that one's the mauve. I have the black one on. I've been wearing it since I got it earlier today. I think it might be a little too big. I looked at the measurements and I did it the way that I thought it was supposed to be. I think I might need an extra large because I'm going to stand up and I'm going to show y'all. Oh, also the back, you
can crisscross.
Yeah, you can crisscross. Yeah. They have like really nice straps, and
it's a good bra.
It's an adjustable the straps are all the way adjustable all the way around. Hang on, I'm standing up so you may not be able to hear me.
Feels soft.
Yeah, it feels good, but like okay, so.
So like Emily is now showing us.
I'm coming over here. I feel like the band is not like it's too loose.
Does it feel like your boobs are falling out the bottom?
Yes. Like
I hate that.
Yeah. So I think that I need to send them back and get a smaller size.
What's their return policy?
Well, it better be a good one, or I'm gonna be real sad.
Or I'm gonna have some free bras.
I don't know. Like these. I mean, maybe. No, she ain't get no free bras. I'm gonna wear them, just not anywhere that I need support. Yeah. So let me get back down here to the mic. Hold on. I will say that as of right now, I still like my Skims bra better, but I'm thinking that I might like this. I don't know. I think I'm gonna. Ooh, is it like? Ooh.
No.
It says be better on the inside.
I don't think it's reversible.
That's cute. Yeah, it's not, but it does say be better on the inside. It's kind of cute. And it's a ribbed tank or a ribbed bralette.
The only thing is it doesn't like it has any padding. So if your
It doesn't, no.
your nipples get hard, sorry folks.
No, I don't want the padding because I got those tig old biggies. But it's a bralette with no padding, and like I don't want the bra. It's more. It looks kind of like a.
Yeah, but what happens when you get nipply? It's gonna show right through that.
Her nipples show all the time.
I'm nipply on this side. Can you see it?
I can.
Good. Good. Who cares? Look, we have nipples, and everyone sucked on them. Everyone, and if you did
tell us,
and if you, not on mine, if you didn't breastfeed as a child and you're a man, you probably sucked on one as an adult. So, at some point, that sounds real baddish.
Yeah,
that got real.
But you know what I mean?
Real
But like,
aggressive.
it's a boob. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, not, I don't know. Dudes walk around and you can see their junk in their pants sticking out, like just because they have like.
It's a sad day. R.I.P. to gray sweatpants weather.
Oh God, what do you like that? Lord have mercy. But yeah, so I don't know. I think I'm going to send them back and get a smaller size and see how that goes. I'll see what the return policy is and let y'all know. We'll see. Yeah. So, oh wait, we have one more news, Sarah.
Oh, okay. This is I'm a little stressed out about saying this out loud, but it is just the first thought that popped into my mind today when I was watching the Netflix Love is Blind season 4 trailer on Instagram. And I started watching it and I felt very shallow when I first thought this, but my initial thought was the people on this season are not as attractive as the people have been in the past.
Oh my God, I thought the same thing. I watched it. You told us to watch.
I'm glad that y'all watched it. And so here's my theory on that, is that they are choosing people that are not just there for fame and clout and to be on the show. That hopefully, because, season 1 was really the first season. I mean, it was the only season that, really has couples that are still married in, was season 1.
and season 3.
In season 3, yes. Correct. This last
season
one.
2, nobody is still together.
Correct. And so
nobody is. Oh,
no. And so I just felt like they were trying to go in a different direction. I'm hoping that it works out for the best. These people are not unattractive. They are just not as attractive as some of the cast members have been in the past.
Well, and I'm curious because you know how sometimes in the beginning of the show, they'll show all these people's faces and stuff, but then most of those people don't even like get on the show. You don't even see them ever.
Today was like the introductions with their names and I also noticed that there's a lot older group this year. I felt like people were more in their 30s. There was even somebody I think that was 39 or 40. Mostly on the other seasons, it's been a lot of 20.
Well, I like that. That makes me happy.
Yes, I do too.
Because I'm the one
too.
watching it. I want to see these people,
I want to see these people meet each other, really connect. And, a little bit of drama is fine, whatever, because you are definitely going from being in these pods to like having to cohabitate with somebody in the real world with a job and your friends and your family and all that stuff. But it's not just for show. Like, that's what I'm hoping that they were trying to accomplish with this. I could be very wrong. Whoever they showed on the trailer, maybe nobody that ends up, on TV for real. But that was just the first thought that popped into my mind.
I agree.
Yeah, so, and these people are not unattractive. Like, and it sounds like we're kind of being like shallow. They are not unattractive. It's just like, they're not these people that have the plumped up lips and like the fake boobs and the dudes that work out and have an 8-pack abs.
They look like down
They look
home,
like regular
genuine
people.
Yes. And I liked that.
Right.
Even though that was my thought, like they're bringing in people that are not as attractive, it was a positive thought because I was like, I hope they're bringing in people that they think are really going to treat this as the experiment that it should be and make something good out of it instead of just a reason to get on TV.
So they were asking questions in that video, and I actually thought they were interesting. Do you remember what they were? It was like, what
is like, I can't remember, a negative quality about you.
Yeah, and some people were like, oh, I can't make it to anything on time. And then one girl was like, my alarm goes off 5,000 times in the morning. I was like, that's me.
And one guy was like, I'm messy. And God, what else was it?
I felt like every dude, and maybe I missed some, but like once I was starting to like realize that there was a trend, I felt like every guy was like saying basically, I'm perfect. And it's hard. You know how like you go to a job interview and they're like, what's your worst quality? And you're like, because I'm a perfectionist. And it's like basically not a bad thing.
One guy was like, I'm a night owl and I don't really know how not to be. And then the very next person after him was, I like to get up and meditate in the morning. It was a girl. I like to get up and meditate in the morning about 4 or 5 a.m. And I was like, they're not a match.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there was also a girl that they asked what her pet peeve was, and she was like, messy. Why can't you just pick up your
socks?
stuff?
Yeah.
And that's going to be funny if one of the guys and her end up together. But I'm curious, do we know what city they're in? I'm thinking it's got to be West Coast. The accents were real, just kind of like generic. I'm thinking like Seattle, Washington. I don't know why I'm getting like a Seattle vibe. The people are just kind of like homely looking. No offense. Shout out to Seattle.
Oh, Lord.
Does it say, Sarah?
I'm looking. So, Love is Blind is being filmed in Seattle.
I swear to God, I had no idea.
Oh my God, that's so
no offense to you Washingtonians or however you say it. You just don't find like anybody that's like, they don't just have a look about them. Like Southern women have a look about them. Like last season they were in Dallas.
That's true.
All the girls were very put together, beautiful. I don't know. I swear to God, y'all, I did not know that that's where it was. I did not look that up. I just had like a feeling
It's
it
like
was somewhere on the West
somewhere
Coast.
like that where the people are like more laid back. And
But it
not
wasn't
like,
California.
No.
Right.
And it's like a mix. It's like a melting pot.
Because some
Yeah.
parts of California are very,
Granola.
Right.
yes. But I didn't feel like they were like the girls and guys weren't super granola.
No.
Just very kind of homely
Normal.
looking. Like I said. And
Can we call them basic and not homely?
yeah, not
Yeah.
homely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Basic.
they weren't like the people that you see on these TV shows that they're picking.
Correct.
That are trying to like, and it's thank God finally put some
Right.
regular people on the TV. Stop
Put
putting
some
these people.
plus size women on there.
Well, they have. I've seen. I don't know if they've got them on.
They've
this
done
one.
better the last season about being size inclusive. I will say that.
I agree. Yeah. So and that's cool, but like I just feel like normal people. I get it. Some people want to watch. They love watching all these pretty people. When I watch TV and I see all these people with these fake boobs. I mean, I don't care about the fake boobs, but like they've got Botox injections and they're doing all this stuff, and I'm like, you are not a real person. I mean, you are, but like you've got all this fake stuff going on, and it's not what we all look like on a it's not what you see.
In a sense, it makes them two things. It makes them less relatable, and it makes you want
to be more perfect, I guess, or more
Yeah.
like them. Yeah, yeah. So I don't know.
So do we have a premiere date?
March 24th.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Oh man. So I didn't know this, but apparently on Netflix now, there's like a thing on the side where you can go and see like what's new, and then it'll show you what's going to release in the next week or this week, next week, or like coming up. And so you can add a reminder. I did it the other day and I was like adding reminders for everything. I was like, and I forgot what
I need to do that.
the things were that I added reminders for, like
Well,
a bunch of stuff's coming out.
While we're talking about Netflix, can I just throw this very random thought in here? My Netflix is stressing me out a little bit. So I share Netflix with Melanie, and Brandon is also at my house a lot. And Brandon, he's really fucking up my continue watching section.
Why doesn't he put his own name on there?
Because I'm not giving him Melanie's Netflix.
No. Put a guest. You can put another thing on there and just be like guest and make him put. Yeah, you need to do that. You cannot.
I felt kind of bad the other day.
Aren't
but
you
I
paying
went
for
through,
half of it?
Yeah.
Well, then it's halfway yours.
Yeah, you can put add a guest. We have like four people on.
I have a bunch on
Well,
mine.
she's going to be in town this weekend, so I'll talk to her about it. And this is the first that I'm going to have to tell Brandon about this before next Wednesday, because I've never said this to him, but I got rid of a bunch of shit the other day because I was tired of looking at it. Because he gets up early in the morning on the weekends, like way earlier.
How
than
did
I
you
do.
get
And
rid
so
of
he
it?
just-
You can delete it?
Yeah, if you go to click on it or whatever, it doesn't just immediately start where you were. It'll do the from beginning or more episodes or
Yeah.
whatever. If you keep scrolling down, you can remove from your watch list.
Oh, remove from your watch list.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I do that to Dale. He records a lot of shit on our direct TV, and I go through and delete it months after the fact.
Oh my God, Dale's gonna be like, what?
He doesn't even watch it. He'll hit record on everything, and I'm like, what is this shit on here? And he's like, I don't know. I think I recorded it 4 months ago.
That's
so
funny.
sorry, babe. He doesn't even know.
I know.
do
Sorry,
it.
Brandon. But I can't with that. I want
Why
my
can't you just
specific
put like a
things on
guest
there.
person on there? I have like 5 of them on there. It's like one for me,
Well, I'm gonna at least
for
have
my-
a conversation with Melanie first.
for my niece Lola.
What if I get kicked off?
Why would you get kicked off? You didn't stop paying her. Like, she'll get over it. She'll be like, why didn't you pay me? And I'll be like, because you kicked me off. Duh. I don't know.
So, if we're talking about things, reality shows, I know some of our friends have definitely been keeping up with the Bravo drama.
Mason and Santana.
Vanderpump Rules drama, yes. So Tom Sandoval and Raquel apparently have been hooking up for 6 months, and that was a complete cover because everybody thought Tom Schwartz and her were hooking up. So I was very shocked.
I was very shocked as well, and I had not watched the last couple seasons of Vanderpump. Just I'm not a huge Lisa Vanderpump fan.
Well,
so
she's not on there very often.
I know, but that's kind of why I just boycotted it a little bit, and then I just got checked out from the drama. It was at first it was young folks in their 20s that were kind of just swapping boyfriends and girlfriends and stuff like that, and I just kind of got over that and didn't want to watch it. But now I am highly invested, and I'm probably gonna have to catch up on the last 2 seasons that I've watched because that is some shit, and Lala called it a long time ago. Bambi-eyed ass bitch.
Okay,
is
hold
what
on
she
just a
is.
second. Can I say something? Okay, so I don't watch this, obviously, so I don't have much to say about it. But so what is Vanderpump Rules? That's my first part of the question. And second, so when I was in Vegas recently, there's a bar, I think it's in Caesar's Palace.
It is.
Yes.
It's in Caesars.
Yep.
Okay. So that, what
Same
is
people.
that?
So Lisa Vanderpump was on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills for a series of years. And she has restaurants, and that's what she has done her whole life with her husband, is they have restaurants. They have Sir, they have Pump, they have Tom Tom, and
Then they have the Vanderpump Lounge in Vegas.
Yes.
That's probably what you saw.
so they
Yeah.
have a series of restaurants. So in the very beginning, most of these people were servers at Sir. And so they started this reality show around that, and a lot of it
Around servers? Okay,
yes,
that's
around
interesting.
these servers and her businesses and that sort of thing, because they all, were friends with each other. They worked between, the different restaurants and things like that. But it really connected the 2 shows of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, because when Brandi Glanville was still on there, she was married to Eddie Cibrian, and he had an affair with Leanne Rimes, as well as this server, Sheena. And so it was all connecting everything together. So they were in the restaurant a lot for Real Housewives. And then Sheena was kind of in the show because of her affair with Brandy's ex-husband. And Brandy was on the show. And so they had to interact with each other. And it kind of blew up again, even though it had happened, I don't know how many years before that, but a little while before that, because he's now married to Leanne Rimes.
This is so much stuff that y'all know about these people that I don't even know this so much about my friends.
I'm a Bravo fanatic, and I want to go to BravoCon next year.
Oh my God, I heard about that. Yes,
Yes.
and I was going to tell y'all, that might have been what it was that I had the dream about.
That we went to BravoCon,
that we-
hopefully.
yeah, we're gonna
manifest
go.
it. Manifest
Can we
it.
win VIP tickets? I would die.
Apparently
Yes.
it's really fun and
It's all
yeah.
of the reality shows, which, yes,
We should go.
I don't
When-
care.
let's
It's my
go.
guilty pleasure. I watch every Bravo show.
Let's do it. I'll go.
Same. There are certain ones that I don't watch, but I watch a lot of
$1 Million
them.
Listings probably the one I don't
I
watch.
don't watch that a whole lot. I'll watch it if it's on
Same.
somewhere that has cable and it's playing and I haven't seen it. But I also don't watch. I quit watching the Below Decks.
Oh, I love
and
it. I watched Below Decks.
I've
So
only
good.
watched it once or twice, and I actually kind of liked it recently whenever I turned
Melanie
it on.
likes to call it underboard.
Underboard. Melanie, oh, how much I love you. Okay. You got any more drama?
I guess we'll just see how things unfold.
Stay
as far
tuned.
As far as Raquel and Tom Sandoval go, they had the same PR team. She fired her PR team, and now word on the street is that she's trying to kind of come back into this and claim victim and, lean into the fact that, everybody was calling her dumb, and she's basically saying, yeah, I'm a victim. I was dumb all along. And I don't think that's going to work, especially now that the strategy is out there. I don't know. I just think that that's really taking advantage of a situation when all you were was a shitty friend who helped a dude cheat on somebody that was supposed to be your BFF.
Yeah, I don't know if we mentioned, but Tom Sandoval, the person that she was in this alleged entanglement with, is what they're calling it. He had a girlfriend, Ariana, of 9 years, and they lived together. And Ariana had taken Raquel under her wing because Raquel had recently had gone through a breakup. They were engaged, and they broke off their engagement. So Ariana took her under her wing, and this girl went and backstabbed her.
She was like
sleeping with her.
Yeah.
Raquel did?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ariana was like,
dang.
Raquel, go get out there, date some people, have some, fun experience
She didn't
or whatever.
mean her husband.
Exactly.
Happening right under her nose.
Wow.
In their apartment.
That sucks.
Or in their house, where Ariana was sleeping.
So are they divorcing? What's going on?
Well, they're
with that?
not married. They've just been together for that long. But I can't remember who I said this to the other day, but it may have been Mason. Ariana didn't want to get married. She kind of had put her foot down on that for a while. And I think that she would have been open to it at some point maybe. But hello, she was in the right mind to say, I don't want to marry Tom Sandoval because look what happened. Also, he looks like an emo 17-year-old child with a porn stash.
Oh my gosh,
disgusting.
I did. You're right. I looked him up while you
And
were
he
talking
has a
about
band,
him.
and
I'm
his
like,
band
ugh.
sucks.
He looks
His band
like
is not
an
good.
ugly Johnny Depp.
I can see it.
Or something like that.
Or a mix between Johnny Depp and Johnny Knoxville with a fucking mustache.
Yes. Yes.
But also, you know what? Anybody who's on these Bravo shows, y'all need to watch out for the men's named Tom because they are trouble. They're trouble. Don't date, don't marry, don't fuck anybody named Tom. Okay? That's my advice.
So, did y'all know that Britney Spears sold one of her houses? I heard that on the news today.
Jessica and I just looked at each other like, nope, don't care.
So, she sold one of her houses. I think it was in Florida.
How many houses does she have?
I don't know. I don't even. this is just something
She's
that came
lost
up.
her mind.
But
That's
she
another
sold it
one.
for $2 million less than what it listed for, I think. 5 or 2. And you're right. She has lost her mind. And you know how much I love her or loved her. But every time I get on Instagram,
she's doing these little dances.
Yes, and did you see the one today? She's like rubbing her boobs, and I'm like,
does
what?
that, and she loves to wear her little low-rise shorts or pants.
And
But
the dances are
2001
not.
all over
But the
it.
dances are not good.
No,
What kind of dancing is she doing?
She doesn't know. That's the sad thing. She doesn't know.
And then her mascara and her eyeliner is like rubbed all down under her eyes, like she wore it to sleep, and then
Never took it off.
Yeah, did a smoky
For
eye the
6
night
months
before.
straight.
Right, exactly. And she's been going to the tanning bed with her bathing suit on.
Oh, Brittany. We'll just pray for you.
Yes, we'll pray for you.
Speaking of, we're talking about trends from the past because you mentioned, low-rise pants.
I'm never wearing them things again.
Have
Me
y'all
either.
heard
Nope.
the Snookie Poof is coming back in the hairdo? Everybody remember Snookie from Jersey Shore?
Yeah, I like Snooki. I think she's funny because I was recently watching the Jersey Shore that when they redid it and they came back together and I was watching and it was so funny because they went out the first night and she gets wasted and she's like falling. She can't even walk and they're like, dang, Snooki still got it.
Yeah.
I love her.
And
She's
married with
hilarious.
kids.
I know she got
I'm
it.
not going to be mad if the Snookie Poof comes back.
I mean,
I loved it.
It looks so good. It makes your face look skinny.
Yes.
It makes your
Do y'all not remember? I did it all the time.
Yeah, me
So
too.
did I.
I'm pretty sure I still have some pictures.
I never had to bump it. I did it natural.
Me either.
Same.
What does
I
even a
never
bump
had
it
to
look
bump
like?
it either.
I didn't either. I just teased it.
Now, who had one of those? One of y'all. Somebody
Those
had
little
one of
bun
those.
things.
No, I had one of those.
Oh, Jessica had one.
I've got one.
And
My
it
cat
looked-
stole it,
it
and
would
it's
look-
probably under my
it would
bed
look
in there.
good, but somebody had one of those ponytail holders that made your hair it gave it volume. Now I can't remember. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I bought the flat ones or whatever.
Yes.
Yes, I can't remember what they're called. They're stupid. It did never work for me. I
Yes.
got mad. Bobby Jean told me about it, and I bought a pack or whatever, and they were stupid. And I'm not going to tell you the name, even if I remember, because you don't need to buy it.
I did see something else on like Instagram or so, I don't know. It was probably TikTok last night. I stayed up real late editing last night, and then afterwards I got done, and I had TikTok up on my computer on my laptop, and I don't have a TikTok account, but like the main page was up and it has all these things, and I was scrolling through all the stuff, and I sat there for like 45 minutes watching stuff, and they're not even in English, half the ones, and I'm like stop, Emily, stop. I couldn't stop. But
She's on the wrong TikTok then.
I know, because I wasn't logged in.
You're being spied on.
So I'm looking, and I'm like, this girl is talking about how apparently skinny, like they're trying to make, how back in the day everybody was like, you had to be real thin, like, the Victoria's Secret models were super skinny. Apparently thin is back in.
Gross. Anyways.
I don't know.
Next. Pass.
Right? I know. It's like
Swipe left.
anorexic looking skinny.
No.
It's weird. And I'm
Embrace
like,
the curves.
please don't do that. Bring that
Embrace the
back. That is
curves.
so ugly.
Right. So now we're going to get rid of plus size modeling and drag shows and abortion. So that's awesome. Great.
Thank you, America.
I know, right? This is bullshit.
Let's just let the white men have the power back.
Shut up, Emily.
I mean, seriously.
I mean, it sounds like they're taking it back from
Yeah,
us.
it does.
We are going to a drag bingo tomorrow night, and that will be so much fun.
Yay!
I'm
Yes,
so
we're going to have a
excited.
wonderful time. Oh, and Granda's 90th birthday is this weekend.
Yes. So by the time this airs, my grandmother will be 90 years old.
And she's a wonderful lady.
Happy
Grandma Sue.
90th birthday, Grandma. I mean,
If you call her Granny, she might get you.
Granny.
No, Grandma.
Grana Panna. She don't have granny panties. She got Grana Pannas.
Oh God. She's
Okay.
nuts.
All right, Sarah, give us that stuff we need. I don't know. You know those things that people need to know.
Oh my gosh.
Tell us
yes.
those things.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us this week. Give us a like, a follow, share our stories, our posts, subscribe, rate, review. You can find us on Instagram at ThickAF Podcast. And if you have any FMKs, or stories that you want to tell us that we can, read to our listeners on your behalf, you can send us an email at thickafpodcast@gmail.com. We'll see you next week.
Toodaloo, mother truckers. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I have to go.
I don't know why it's so good.
Oh my God.